Good morning, I hope you're having an amazing day. It's Mark Wiens. I woke up in the Khmu Village and woke up to the sound of chickens and dogs. I think there was a buffalo roaming around this little courtyard. Today is gonna be the Hmong Food Day. So from here, we're gonna drive over to the Hmong Village and we are gonna cook, we're gonna eat Hmong food. I'm gonna share it all with you in this video right now. But if you haven't seen this entire 2-day part mini-series out of the entire Laos series, make sure you watch yesterday's video also, where we spent the entire day in the Khmu community. But today we'll be eating Hmong food. Remember the blessing we received last night, and they tied strings around our wrists. They said that we should keep it on our wrists for 3 days. We're taking just a morning walk through the village. The morning is the best time. It's quiet, it's peaceful. All the children are getting ready to go to school. The air is fresh, and this is the main road here, but it doesn't really get too much traffic. Picking the rice up.
Just when we were walking up. Yeah, we just got there's like 49, 50 kids here, so we've got some stationery and exercise books and pens.
Before we go to the Hmong village, we're stopping by at the school, and these are all the children that we've been hanging out with in the community. This is where they go to school.
We put this in, so it's like a little library, you hang it on the wall.
One of the projects that Alex through his White Elephant Tours has done is installed some hanging libraries with Lao books in those little slots. That is very cool. Before leaving the Khmu village, we had a chance to visit the local school, hang out with the kids, and pass out school supplies. The highlight? Them singing a couple of songs for us. We just arrived to the Hmong village, and when I asked you about the types of videos you'd like to see me make in Laos, I got a lot of recommendations from you saying that you'd like me to show you Hmong food, and so I'm very happy to be here. This is going to be a complete learning experience for me, and I'm very excited, and it's an honor to be here. Nho tròn, nho tròn. Nho tròn. One of the things that Alex was explaining to me, and one of the things you can immediately notice, is that the difference between the Khmu housing and the Hmong housing. Khmu housing, I mean, we stayed in more of a modern house last night because it was built of concrete, but traditional Khmu housing would be built on stilts elevated above ground, whereas Hmong housing is directly on ground. So you can see the earthenware ground that we are on right now. This is the bottom level, but it's not on stilts, but this is an entire bamboo house, and it's like a one big huge room. We've been hanging out in the village for a little while now, and people here are so friendly. This is the house outside where we're cooking, but the entire community has gathered here, and they're starting to cook the Hmong food. Let's go see what's happening in the kitchen.
kind of the meat we cook without we will make without cooks.
Oh, so
Yeah.
it will be raw.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, eating without cook.
Pet suai.
Yeah, pet soy.
Oh, excellent.
And we have barbecue. We have a soup, and we have
Op,
op
op kwai.
yeah op kwai.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, yes.
Sounds good.
Yes.
คั่วมัน
ครัวมันสุก
อ๋อ
เปียสุก
but เนื้อไม่สุก
อันนี้มันยังดิบ
For this Hmong meal that we're gonna have, it's all buffalo meat, and so they're making a couple of different buffalo dishes, along with a soup and also grilled buffalo. But the dish that I'm most looking forward to is called pet suai, and it's a raw buffalo salad. I can see how I already added in a bunch of chilies and some herbs, some mint in there. That looks delicious. But additionally, inside in the hut over the fire, there's a soup going on, and they're making a couple.
So now barbecue.
Oh, barbecue kwai. A little piece of barbecue buffalo is ready. Oh. It's a little chewy, but it's really good. Very flavorful. Buffalo bile.
Yeah.
And they're cooking the bile first, so they're just simmering that off, and then that's gonna mix into the meat, the raw meat. Now you might be thinking, bile, what is bile, or is that something you can even eat? Bile is a digestive fluid that breaks down fat during digestion, and it happens to be quite an essential ingredient in this part of the world. Okay, so two different versions. One is raw buffalo with bile. The other is cooked buffalo with raw buffalo blood. So you have your choice. Oh man, and it looks good. Just vibrant with those herbs and those chilies in there.
You try?
Sure.
Yeah, try first.
Yeah? How is it?
So good. When they kill some cow or buffalo, they didn't get to eat this kind of food. It means that animal just dead away.
These two dishes are the favorite
Yeah.
especially for Hmong.
Yeah, for months.
Hmong people. Okay. Just offered me a taste test of the raw buffalo with the bile. Oh man,
Spicy?
a little bit. Amazing. Just a little bitterness from the bile,
Yeah.
but
Amazing.
flavor is delicious. I love the mint in there, the fresh chilies, and they're kind of like tossing in some more herbs as they go. That's awesome cooking.
Yeah. Meat steamed rice.
Steamed rice.
Yeah. Op buffalo op without cook.
Yeah.
A little bit.
So is the normal way to eat from the community bowl of rice together? That's pretty cool. So you all share the bowl of rice in the middle? Okay, cool. All the food is ready. We're starting on lunch, and this is one of the things that you notice immediately that's different from most of Laos is that white steamed rice, non-sticky rice, is eaten in the Hmong culture. And so they have what's also interesting to me is that they have a whole bowl of white rice in the middle, and so you take your spoon, you can eat among the different dishes, and then you can eat you eat that rice all together from the same bowl, everyone together. Hmong are known to be very hard workers, and so they work an entire day, and sometimes they a very common meal. This would be kind of a luxury meal, I think, with so much buffalo. But a common dish would just be a simple soup with some vegetables, maybe with a little bit of meat flavoring, and then rice, and then maybe some other vegetable dishes. This is a soup, a Hmong soup, using some of the buffalo bones. They added in some vegetables, they added in some green onions. Yeah, you could just taste the bones. You can taste the meaty flavor of it. But yeah, that's just good. Follow that with rice. Okay, and next dish. This one is a dry fried. Well, it's kind of soupy now. I think that came from some water from the buffalo, but they stir fried the meat in a pot, pounded up a bunch of lemongrass. There are chilies in here. Oh yeah. Oh, the lemongrass in there is awesome. Oh, that's so good. That almost is like a watery meat stew, which is packed full of lemongrass. Okay, next dish this is actually cooked buffalo, but with a bunch of raw buffalo blood. And again, they added in a bunch of herbs and spices in here. There's the coriander, there's some mint in here, there's some green onions, and some diced up chilies as well. Oh. Yeah. Oh, that is so good. That blood. Yeah, again, it's so smooth. It's not irony at all, and the blood just creates like it's like a sauce for the meat, but it kind of holds it all together. Those herbs, the meat in there. That is extraordinarily tasty.
Let's take a small bit.
So good though, right?
Yeah. Yeah, was it coriander and thing?
How do you say delicious in Hmong?
This is really tasty.
What inภาษา Hmong?
Cát tiết tiết.
Cát tiết tiết.
Cát tiết tiết.
Cát tiết tiết.
Tiết tiết.
Tiết tiết.
Tiết tiết. Tao tao ạ.
Tiết tiết.
Tiết tiết.
Okay.
This is such a communal, an amazing communal style of eating because you just share the dishes. You even share your bowl of rice, and that says so much for the culture, for the people. Wow, everything is delicious. Next up for what looks like a very simple pea boil.
It might be a coincidence, but it's just interesting.
I don't think there's even any salt in there. It's just like a boiled peas. But the natural flavor of it is delicious. I really like it. The simplicity shines. I already sampled this. It's so good, but the raw buffalo sliced up, again with the herbs, with the chilies, but the main enhancing ingredient in this is the bile. Oh, yeah, that's stunning. I mean, you cannot fake that. You need fresh buffalo. The taste is not covered up with anything, just a little bit of bile, but that's just a hint of a bitterness. It's not very strong this time.
So hard.
Each one of the dishes is made with buffalo, but they're all totally different. They all bring a different dish component variety to the entire meal. But the raw buffalo with the bile, I think that's a favorite for all of us. It's so good.
Hey, I didn't notice that before. There's tamarind in there, sour tamarind.
We got a pile of wild beetle leaves. They say it especially goes good with the raw meat. Oh, and it does. It has a peppery taste to it. It also has a sweetness to it. You taste a lot in that leaf. That's why it's so good. Wouldn't you love to have a rooster right next to your bed? Oh, you would be up at 5 a.m. every single morning.
รู้จักเสียงอ่ะ
Oh, hello. That was a great meal. Oh man. And yeah, I mean, along with the food, I love the community aspect, sharing the meal with your friends, with your family. That was special. And I'm very satisfied. Wa chào. Wa chào. Khop chai, wa chào. Bye bye, nice to meet you. Again, that was a fantastic meal and a generous family. It was great to learn a little bit about Hmong culture just in that one meal experience. We're heading back to the van and we're gonna go back to the Khmu Village. Awesome.
You can take it for dinner or
Khop chai.
anytime if you want.
เบิ่งทางนี้พอเอาใส่ถุงมีอาหารพอพอแบกมาเนี่ยลูกเขาไปเอาคนมาลาบให้ลูก
ข้าวหลามอ่ะ
แล้วเขาลาบใส่อาหาร
ขอให้มีแห้ง
เป็นแค่
ขอให้มี
ถ้าลูกมาพาไปฟังให้กินข้าวดอนเลยแล้วบริษัทเอาเงินมามันไล่เด้
We're driving on our way back to Luang Prabang, but on the way we stopped back to say goodbye at the Khmu Village, and the father at the house that we were staying in last night, he made us a bamboo, it's cooked in a bamboo with sticky rice and pork. That looks delicious. I'm gonna wait until we get back to Luang Prabang and then we're gonna eat it. That was about an hour-and-a-half ride. We just made it back to Luang Prabang. We're staying at a guest house. No, I did not forget the sticky rice. We gotta taste this right now. In order to open this, what I think you do, I think you can kind of squeeze it. Let me try. Squeeze it once like this. Okay. And then squeeze it down like this twice. And it will kind of crack. And then you can sort of just peel back, I think, the bamboo. Oh yeah. Well, maybe. Oh yes, revealing the pork and rice inside. Oh, that looks and smells delicious. I'll reach on into here, get a little bit of that sticky rice with some of the pork. Oh, that's just gooey sticky. Oh, that's so good. It's sticky rice, but because it's been cooked in that bamboo, it's sort of become gummy altogether, like a sticky paste. Then you've got those flavorful pieces of pork in there. It's a little bit salty. You taste the essence of the bamboo in there. I wonder if he added some of that pork soup to cook the rice because it's so flavorful. That's a great way to end the day and a great way to end this entire tour. Well, this is just a 2-day tour, but it's been fantastic. And today was a complete learning experience for me. That was my first time to have a full Hmong food feast. If you haven't already watched yesterday's video where we visited the Khmu community, also go check that out. I'll leave the link in the description box. And I want to say a huge thank you to White Elephant Adventures. This video isn't sponsored. I booked it myself, I researched myself, and I paid. But Alex from White Elephant Adventures, he really hooked it up. He gave us a custom tour, and he also, I wanted to focus on the food, and he understood that, and he made it all happen. So huge thank you to Alex. I'll leave their link in the description box below. And they're doing really cool things where you can really immerse yourself into the culture, and they also offer lots of treks as well in Luang Prabang. Thank you again for watching this video. Please remember to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and also, if you're not already subscribed, click subscribe now. I'm gonna be publishing lots more food and travel videos, and click that little bell icon. That way you'll get notified of the future videos that I publish. Thanks again for watching. Goodbye from Luang Prabang. I'll see you on the next video.